JJ Redick, don't worry about getting ejected from that game because now I might finally listen to your podcast. You're watching In the Zone, the show where we love and cheer on everything NBA players do on the court and then criticize everything they do off. If you love basketball and just talking shit, make sure to hit the subscribe button for a new video every week. Let's go. All these NBA players, current and former, are starting podcasts. There's so many. Which ones do you listen to? I'll tell you which ones. You listen to the podcast where the players were the most controversial and problematic. They make the best podcasts. Don't believe me? Look, Richard Jefferson and Channing Frye have a podcast called Road Tripping.
Boring.
They were boring ass players. It's a boring ass podcast. You know whose podcast isn't boring? Mr. Bring Your Gun to Work, Gilbert Arenas. This man threatens to burn a teammate's car with him in it, and he brought 4 guns to the stadium. His podcast, the No Chill Podcast, it's fire. Current player, Danny Green's got a podcast. Is Danny Green an exciting player? Mr. Stand in the corner, shoot threes. I run like a gay T-Rex. It's alright. You know whose podcast is exciting? The Knuckleheads, Quentin Richardson, suspended for fighting a player. And Darius Miles, I Bring a Gun to the St. Louis Airport. Check out their podcast. But here's the best example. All the Smoke podcast, hosted by Mr. Malice in the Palace, run into the stands, punch a fan in the face.
Artesta's in the stands.
Look at this man.
Jackson's in the fans.
Look at this. Steven Jackson. And I've been fined and suspended more times than Bill Russell has rings on his fingers. Matt Barnes. Now, I'm just going to read this. 10 times Matt Barnes has been either suspended or fined while a player. November 2008, suspended 2 games for fighting Rafer Alston. 2012, suspended for the season opener after pleading no contest to a misdemeanor for resisting, delaying, or obstructing a police officer. Suspended 1 game after hitting Greg Steinsma in the neck. November 2013, fined $25,000 for not leaving the court in a timely fashion after being ejected. December 2014, fined $25,000 while playing for the Clippers for kicking a water bottle and directing profanity at fans. 2015, fined $25,000 after using profanity towards fans. Barnes said he was yelling at Suns owner Robert Sarver. 2015, May, fined $50,000 after yelling vulgar sexual comments at James Harden's mother. 2015, suspended 2 games for driving 95 miles and physically confronting former New York Knicks coach Derek Fisher at the home of Barnes' estranged wife Gloria Govin in Southern California. The NBA later fined him another $35,000 when Barnes said, "I don't regret it." In March 2016, suspended 1 game for verbally challenging Milwaukee's John Henson and trying to enter the Bucks locker room after both were ejected. December 2016, in his first season back in Sacramento, he was wanted for questioning by New York City police for allegedly choking a woman and assaulting 2 others at a nightclub. This man's podcast is the best. So JJ, keep spinning the ball at refs in a way that they can't handle so they kick you out of more games. It's only gonna make your podcast finally good. Thanks so much for watching. Make sure to hit the like button, comment below, subscribe, and share. I appreciate it all, and I'll see you next week.